buddy George trying to watch this.
We're back to the woodshed.
Text message.
Jack has a new joint playing. I like it, man. I like it a lot.
It's groovy.
It sounds spiritual. It'd be good for the video. You could really tell a story to this.
Yeah.
Put some
I'm
trolls
picturing
in
like
there.
a mountain with like a fucking really dark red sky in the background. The
Right.
wind's blowing and shit.
Yeah, or like driving down the road. I think it would be a good song to like roll the windows down and like, you know, have the wind blowing through the car. Like, how do I get this in my car?
Then the camera shot goes to the speedometer, and then it's going 70, 80, and then a shot to the guy's face. And he's
And then
grimacing.
see where the drums speed up here? Now it's going like 120.
Oh, you can start to do.
I want to see if I can get this one. Like, where can I? You said I can't download this one, right?
No,
So,
I just
like-
made it yesterday. Finished it today. It's not really finished, but
Well,
you know,
It'll be
it's-
out
It's
soon.
a working.
it's pretty
If
rocking.
you're
dude.
interested in this, just tweet us at the woodshed _
Get twouted.
hashtag jackal, and we
pretty
will
awesome.
get you a copy out just as soon as I can burn it.
I'm
Well-
also on Twitter. I think it's at Descripto176.
At Descripto176. We are on Ustream, the wood shed. Thank you very much for joining us. From
Awesome.
from the Blue Dolphin Studios, bitches.
Well, and I'm kind of glad we're back too. We kind of had a long break.
Had a little snafu
And,
there. Technical
you know.
difficulties happens.
That's part of it.
I mean, it's better than diarrhea.
Right. Which is terrible.
Diarrhea that you might get from eating horse meat.
You
Which, by the way, a little known fact, horse meat rhymes with car seat.
horse. That
So if
that
you're
is
in
a-
a bind,
I'm feeling good
you need
tonight.
to figure out
feeling good
what the
tonight.
hell would rhyme with car seat. It's horse meat.
If you're ever in that situation where you know the hook is coming up and you got one line left to rhyme, and you just
And
rhymed,
you just use the word I squirted on something.
Right. Wow. You know, actually, in France, they do eat horse meat. Like, you can go to
I'll eat
a
a
special
horse.
deli to get horse meat.
I would eat a horse. I'm higher up on the food chain.
I mean, horses are noble beasts. I mean, I'd have to be pretty hungry to eat
They're
my
food.
buddy. I mean, they'd be. I don't know.
Anything that is not human is food. Period.
Yeah, some things taste really bad though. Possum,
Some things.
carp.
Right, but it's still food.
Why does carp taste so bad?
I think it's because it's
It's
a
a bottom
scavenger.
feeder.
Yeah, a bottom feeder, just down
Well,
there
see,
in the mud.
catfish is a bottom feeder too, right?
I'm not
Catfish
a big.
tastes delicious.
A lot of people love catfish. I'm not a big fan.
Ratfish.
I'm not a big fan of rat.
Wow.
Not a big fan of rhyming car seat with horse meat, but for this point, I do like it.
I think it goes well.
It's that time again, bitches.
You got to use a little bit of poetic license.
Wow. Welcome back to the Woodshed, folks. We want you to check us out. We were just talking. We need more subscribers on YouTube.
Subscrizzle.
So go to YouTube. Go to the Woodshed Podcast on YouTube. It's easy to find. Just go to the search bar and type in the Woodshed. You
Subscrizzle.
can type in podcast if you want to, but you don't have to.
You don't have to.
It'll still come up.
You can just type in the Woodshed Podcast, and you can. It's a little peek into the Blue Dolphin Studios here at
And-
the Woodshed.
It's also on Ustream.
Or
go
you could
to-
type in Kimbo Slice Street Fights.
Right.
Watch that for an hour and a half,
also
probably.
come up with some pretty good shit. Although the waters have been muddied since the whole phenomenon of Kimbo Slice. You know what I mean?
I would
Like,
agree.
all the good clips are like you got to look for them now. They don't pop right up. There's a bunch of posers that made their own little highlight reels, and it's all like blurry and stuff.
I mean,
Well, welcome back to the show. Welcome, and
I am
There you
Billy
go.
Mitchell. You are back at the
It is truly
Woodshed.
an honor.
it's now it's your second turn.
Right.
You're gonna be
You're well on your way.
on your way quickly
To be a 5-timer.
to be a reoccurring man.
Well, at the Woodshed, I guess if you're a 5-timer, what do we give you? Maybe a
Rolex.
sock
A
cap?
5-timer. Is that like the Saturday Night Live award?
Exactly. The 5-timers, you've got Chevy Chase,
Who
Dan
was it?
Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd and Tom Hanks is one.
Lovitz.
John Lovitz.
You know Lovitz was a 5-timer.
Well, he was on the show. A lot of these guys that were been there, like are reoccurring because they were on the show, like Martin Short and Steve Martin, and
the
and
Three
a lot
Amigos.
of them. Right, and they were on Saturday Night Live anyway. And
It feels so good to be back. We took off there for a couple days. We missed out. We had a couple where I could do it one day, and then you couldn't do it another day. And then, so it takes a little bit to get together, and we appreciate everybody being patient with us. You can tweet the show at @thewoodshed_, and, give us a shout-out. Maybe we'll give you a shout-out. One thing we are going to do tonight that's a little different. No, I don't know if it's different, but it's new to us. Tweet us at the show, and you can suggest on what song you would like us to lead out with. So, if you would like to hear Slow and Low, if you want to hear Have a Cigar, then just tweet at @thewoodshed_. If we think it's a cool song, maybe we'll finish the show with it tonight. Maybe we won't, bitch.
who knows?
Who knows?
That's just the chance you take.
It's the opportunity. That to my left is the Jackal. Welcome back again. Thank you, thank you. Do you like how he could throw his voice as if I were his puppet? Oh, we You know what we should really do? I just thought about this.
Well, we keep improving day by day.
We are making improvements. I spent about, spent an hour or so down here moving things around and trying to get everything organized
Best you could.
best I could.
With strategy.
It just takes a little bit.
Well, and a lot goes into it too, because we want to be able to bring everything that we talk about to you, and
Got big plans for the weekend, Jackal? What do you got? What do you got on the horizon?
Wake.
Wake all weekend.
All I do is make beats and work.
Get up every morning at 6 in the morning. Start making beats. Then I go to work. And I make more beats. I saw that I think Diaz is going to start touring.
He's
Coco?
been touring.
Yeah, but he's going to actually come to Cincinnati, I believe. I think.
I'll go to see that shit, dude.
Yeah, I think that'd be nice. Depending on where it is in Cincinnati,
right?
or
Oh shit.
what venue we got, how much cash they want. But I think that would be a lot of fun. What do we got as far as what we do have is we have some really neat guests coming up in the next couple weeks. That
Oh,
we're trying
we've
to
got
line up.
plans. I'm
I mean-
excited about it.
I mean, we've got guests that can speak 6 languages.
We've got It's a guy that's he's from Afghanistan, and we'll get him on the show here as soon as we can. We have to work some things out, but he'll be here, and all I mean is just travel and making sure everything goes well. But it's easy. He's a United States citizen, and so he's got a lot to say about some interesting things that we think are pretty fascinating. But the main one is we've got a guy that's from right here in Louisville, and he's got his own radio show.
Oh yeah. You told me about
on
that.
Crescent Hill Radio.
Crescent Hill Radio.
Right. He's got. I'm not going to say his name yet. We'll
My
get him
brother
here
has
for
been
you.
on Crescent Hill Radio before with
Yeah,
his
you were
band,
telling me about that. Playing. He probably played live, right?
Yeah, he played live. I'm not
Right.
sure which band he was with when he played there a couple times. I think he played one time on a Monday.
Right.
I think it was an evening show, 6:30 or 7, some type of show like that. Pretty neat though. I tuned into it. What's the what's the station there, Crescent Hill Radio? What is it? 1080 or something like that?
I'm
Is
not
it
sure.
AM?
Actually, I should know that,
It's
but
an
I'm
AM
embarrassed
station.
that I don't.
I do not.
Is that what that is? AM?
I believe it is. I'm not sure if
sure
it's
actually.
AM
I
or
think it
FM.
might be FM.
It might
Is
be.
it a ham radio?
If somebody could, if somebody could just tweet us and just let us know that. We will
And
know.
is this like a non-profit organization?
The radio station?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea. I think. I mean, do you know? Do they have a
I mean,
disclaimer
is
there
it
that
like run
says
by college kids or?
brought to you by viewers like? No, I don't think it's run by college kids. I think it's an actual.
So it's a real radio station.
It's a real radio
with
station.
sponsors. And
It
whatnot.
may just be.
Do they play music?
I just said my brother's band played on it. I mean, what do you think they were
I
playing?
wasn't pay attention.
I thought. I mean, they're not playing chess on
Well,
the
no,
radio.
they're-
You wouldn't be able to see how they were moving.
Right.
No, they play music. I mean, we're gonna have to bring up Crescent Hill Radio. We're giving them so much props, and we.
Well,
Represent your local
I'm just excited that we're going to get
establishments.
the guy here, because he's got some cool. He does a. You know what? We'll bring him on here. You guys are going to love him. He's actually really funny and pretty smart, and so we'll see how it goes. But tonight the guest, and I'm glad to have you back. Welcome back, Dino. Welcome, man.
The jackal is in the house.
Jackal.
The jackal is in the house.
So tell us some more about what you're doing. We heard your song on the intro there. That was pretty fascinating.
I'm
mean,
just trying to make
you
music.
did that in a day.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Technology's fascinating. man, I'm telling you.
cumulatively,
Technology is amazing.
How many separate tracks you think you laid down on
yeah,
that? Over,
I don't know, 10 or 12 tracks on that.
really? That many?
It's not a lot, and when you break it down, it really, you see how small it really is. Because you can, like, scroll the thing down till it's really small. It's like, oh, I just worked 16 hours for that little tiny piece on the screen.
Oh, in
Right.
comparison to show you how much space you really
Right,
could use it
right.
up if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
It's like, so, it's something I always wanted to do, really. I've always been into music, and,
Two
before it was just
turntables
like,
and a microphone.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I
and-
do like Photoshop and stuff like that, and just
He's-
basic graphic design crap.
He's a visual
But-
guy.
Sometimes it's so time consuming
oh, God.
that you lose like
yeah.
6 or 7 hours just playing around, and then
Exactly,
you're
dude.
like, what did I get
I
done?
mean, yeah, I'm out
I
there
got
fucking
nothing
around
done.
with, like, trying to record one guitar riff, and, like, I record one riff of it, and I'm trying to, like, edit it so it's right instead of just playing it right again. So you're there fucking around for, 2 hours on
Right.
one riff when you could have just played it again and played it right.
Well,
You
you
just
get one of
lose
those
track of time, what you're doing. You just get so involved in it.
right, one of those machines that you can loop tracks where you can play a riff and then stop and then it'll play it over and over. And
Oh, I
loop
have
it,
that.
and
I
then
have
you
that on
can
my
play a
amp.
different lead on
Yeah,
top of it.
You have that on your pedal, right?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
I have
okay.
that on my stomp box.
Mm.
You're right,
But
but
with
you have
this,
to play
I
it a few
just-
times to get it right.
Yeah, usually.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
But with this, you can just let's see, you could play like 4 measures and just pluck out the one that you did great and then loop it.
Hey, pull up this clip. This is Randall. It's Price is Right. If you've watched this within the last couple of days, it's best contestant Price is Right. This guy is from somewhere in North Carolina, and obviously he's unemployed, but he's really, really good at
I
the
think
Price
I've
is Right.
seen this one.
Have
Let's
you?
pull it up.
It's on YouTube. He's got the traditional bowl haircut.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
The stupidest bid.
No, it's not the stupid spit. It's the best contestant.
One of the worst prices, right?
I mean, the guy exact bid. Maybe you could put that in. He has the exact. What you? Oh. Oh.
Best win ever.
We may be on a commercial. It went black. So yeah, we're.
Does that mean they can hear us still?
Yeah, they can still. What? I'm sorry.
But they're
Which
watching
one
a
is it?
commercial.
It's a guy.
Best win ever. Greatest contestant in history of Price is Right. 1 of 3. Worst Price is Right players ever. Best contestant.
There
This
he
one?
is. Yep.
Best contestant on the Price is Right ever.
That is him, sir.
Okay. Are we back on? Ustream? I know we have commercials every now and then.
I believe we're on commercial right now, but
We even have commercials of our own, which we don't talk about. No, we do.
I'm seeing an advertisement is playing right now for Oil of Olay right now
Oil.
on Ustream, the-wood-shed. You can check us out on YouTube.
That's right.
Just go to the Woodshed podcast. Will be the first one that pops up.
Yep.
Looks like we are back live on Ustream now.
Okay.
So if you would like to pull us up there, and we've got about 5 minutes of hilarity. I enjoyed it. I don't know that Bob didn't even know what to do with this.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Here we go.
He's from somewhere in North Carolina. I was just hoping that it would be North Carolina.
Okay.
You know the Masters. Did anybody follow what happened today?
No.
I saw Thursday night. Is really the last I looked in.
Okay.
I thought it was neat that Fred Couples was.
Well, we'll talk about it. Hold on. Let's see what this is. I want to watch it.
Here we go. Jack will check this out. It's a motor scooter is what we're selling. Check this guy out.
$1,700, Michael. Exactly, $21.48. Michael, his bid is $21.48.
Holy moly. That is a specific number.
He is obviously unemployed. He watches every day.
That's almost exactly like the character that Zach Galifianakis does as his fake brother.
This could be where it came from.
When was this? How many years ago was this?
10?
Now, if he wins this, you'll see that loyalty to this show paid off. What do you bid, Scott? Why bid it all?
Loyalty to this show.
Bid $1.
The bid so far is $1,700 and $21.48. The bid so far is $1,800.
He should have said $21.49.
$1,500 for her. Now, $1,500.
You bid the same as somebody else.
Well,
No.
when the bell goes off, that means somebody got an exact number.
And somebody won $500.
Michael is already leaping.
That's it, 500?
Michael, he says he's got it.
500 sweaty bills out of Bob's front pocket.
Now we'll just find out whether you got. We have a lot of scooters, you know. First number is 2. First number is 2,148.
Get a load of this guy.
You have got to be kidding me. 2,148.
This is fake. They photoshopped this guy in here. This is all digital.
He's honored.
And thank you for your loyalty, and I am delighted.
What does that shirt say?
That price exactly right.
I want to blow you, Bob.
They would have blurred that out.
I think it says, I want to win a hole-in-one with Bob.
I need a haircut, Bob.
He's got a bowl cut and a
That
mustache.
is
I
not a
want to
bowl
play
cut.
hole-in-one with Bob.
Your answer and everything that
Says,
I
I
need
want
a
to
bowl
play.
cut out of that. There's no bowl.
It's just overgrown. A beetle cut. Oh, he'll love that.
He's autistic.
I think he's autistic.
Yep. Look at him twitching.
I think he's just excited because he knows exactly how much these prices are.
21.48. 21.48. 2148.
Cherry finish with an exquisite cabinet and beveled glass from Ridgeway Clocks. Finally, a charming electric fireplace. The Symphony Electric
Charming.
I'd like to have a grandfather clock.
That'd
be cool.
Maybe you should go to Price is Right.
Price is Light.
His loyalty
What's
goes
your number called?
even beyond what we might have imagined. You live where?
States from North Carolina.
We might have imagined. You live where? Out here.
Me and a friend of mine flew out here yesterday. Just
Yeah.
show him flying back tomorrow.
That guy's not autistic. He's just country fried.
Autistic.
He's been on the paint can.
Just remind any viewer who hasn't seen it recently that he should buy if he
Yeah,
thinks
he's
the
huffed
price is
gasoline
low.
or something
He has
like
gold
that. He doesn't
paint.
have a.
He has gold paint in his mustache, if you look.
On the dinette set, a price of $19.70.
If you notice.
On the dinette set, a price of $19.70. The
He's gonna
clock,
buy it.
$25.75.
One question, what's the brand name of the clock?
The brand name of the clock, Rod.
brand
We
name
have
of
The clock. It's an elegant from Ridgeway. It's from Ridgeway. The clock. It's an elegant from Ridgeway. It's from Ridgeway.
Let's
buy the clock.
Give me that damn clock.
Sell the fireplace at $26.50. All right. Now you know the story. If you make a few dollars, you get the money and all three prizes. $19.75. Buy. What's the price? $19.75. Goodbye. You made $300.
Very good buy.
$300.
Wow.
And we go to the clock.
He's about to
And that
crush
Ridgeway,
this.
that ain't no Wurlesbacher.
He's about to crush this.
Now you're up to $800.
Wow.
I'm hoping I would owe you money at the end of the game. I wouldn't owe you money at the end of the
No,
game.
you don't owe us money unless
I wouldn't
you
owe you money,
lose
then.
more than $800 on this. Unless you lose more than $800 on this. You know,
He already
Motherfucker's
knows.
autistic.
this guy makes
No,
me
he's
feel
not.
completely useless up here.
You can have memory skills without being autist.
I'm saying he's an out
Look
of,
at this fucking weirdo.
I'm saying he's an out of work carpenter's apprentice from Mayberry, North Carolina.
There will be no one more disappointed than I if you don't make me no one more disappointed. A lot of money on this.
A mockery.
$26.50. Sell. What's the price? Fireplace. $17.50.
Oh, he cashed in.
$900. $17.50.
Wow.
You won all three prizes. That's the biggest winner ever in this.
Let's go back to the Showcase Showdown.
It's the biggest cash winner ever in this game.
Where he's gonna have a hoedown.
Well, I mean,
How does he
That's
rip it
pretty
in the
cool.
showdown?
$1,700 isn't really all that much money.
He doesn't win the
Especially-
Showcase
that's
Showdown?
Still, that's pretty cool.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe a couple other people won, and he wasn't the biggest winner or something. He didn't get to go.
Doesn't he say like he's the best one ever, and he doesn't even win the Showcase Showdown?
Maybe he's the only one that got the bid exactly right.
Well, since we saw the best, let's watch the worst.
Well, as long as we don't watch any happy mediums, because that's where I draw the line.
Well, it's all about the extremes here at the Woodshed, right?
I want a superlative or I want
Not
an
really.
ultra
Oh
negative.
yeah.
No.
Real
Mainstreams.
Yeah, Britney Spears is in the news again. Yeah. What's going on with Britney Spears?
That's my Jay Leno.
She's fucking 40 years old now, isn't she?
Britney Spears in the news again today.
A new toaster and stylish leggings. A new toaster and
Looks like
stylish
she should be on the Jersey Shore.
First, this bright-looking toaster features auto-safety
This is
shut-off
hooky.
and slide-out crumb
The
tray
toaster.
for easy
Okay, so
cleanup.
it's no more than
Second,
50
Luxy
bucks.
luggage,
So it's
the
100 on
Cordace
here.
Helium Light 100 luggage collection.
I mean, it's a
Made with
designer
strong
toaster,
material,
so it's not
lightweight, elegantly designed, and
Okay.
fully featured your travel companion
Right.
everywhere from Delson.
150.
And finally, Joy, how about from Delson? And finally, Joy.
What's that? 20 grand?
I like how they always say with California ignition. Or emission. Anyway, whatever.
With nocturnal emissions.
It's a Ford Fusion. 19,000.
With the dual exhaust?
There are two numbers in the
Fusions
price
are more
of the
than
toaster.
that.
Two numbers and the price of the toaster.
She's gonna bid 50,000 on this card.
You got a 5, a 0, and an 8. Write down two numbers, price of the toaster. $58, right? 50. $50. No.
$80.
58.
Son of a bitch.
80 bucks. Don't write $5. $80, yeah.
$80.
Okay.
You have won that toaster. You have 7 chances left.
Wow.
Now, in the price of the luggage, there are 3 numbers. Using 3 of those 4 numbers.
What's that luggage?
Write down the price of that luggage. 4 numbers.
$350.
The price of that luggage.
$385.
It's not $850.
No, try again. Fence number 5. You can do it, Joy. Fence number 5.
Maybe $583.
You can do it, Joy.
Right. 800.
Oh, no. I need to do it again.
All right.
Second guessing. Look at that grill.
Go, Joy, go. You lose your turn.
Oh,
805.
Joy, that's way too much.
Joy. Help her.
Joy has never bought luggage, but she's got a lot of junk in her trunk.
3 numbers. 500.
Somebody screamed.
Who's yelling?
Joy.
Stop yelling at her.
You're straying from the path here. You're
All
straying.
right, I see where this is
580
going.
Didn't she? Oh, she got it. 580. Isn't that what I said? I believe I said 580. No, I said 350.
I said
In the price of
583.
the car, there are 5 numbers. In the price
Using
of the car, there are 5 numbers. Write down using the price of that automobile.
The car is $21,030.
Price of that automobile. Right, Joy.
Could be 19.
19,000 watt. Right, 19,000 watt, Joy. 19. You can use the 1 twice. You can't do that. 19,000 watts. You can't do that. 19,000. Now what? Please tell me, do you have here? Now what? 19,300. 5 numbers. You've written 1930. 5 numbers.
That is, $2,000.
302. 19,000. No, Joy. Now come on.
He's talking shit. Now, come on.
13,000, huh? That's a steal.
19,000. All right, write it out now. Finish it off. You use the 1 twice there. Finish it off.
Is that an R?
Twice there. Now you've used the 1 here twice. Now you've used the 1 here twice. Here are the 5 numbers. Using those 5 numbers,
Go
write
ahead.
it down.
No, she's going to try to make it 13,000 again.
Write it down.
19,000.
Crowd's going, no!
They're going to start rioting. They're throwing fruit at her. She's used the 1 again. He's
Look
gonna
at
get,
they're
no,
chanting
there's no room.
21.
She can't use the 1.
Nervous as hell up there. Everybody's looking
keeps
at
doing
her.
it.
She's going to write the 1 again.
Please, Bob, just write it out for her. Man.
And you have the 0 left. You have the 300 and you have the 0 and 300. No.
One more chance. This is going to take the rest of the hour.
1 more chance. 21,000. All right, now you have the 3, the 0, and the 9 left. All right, now you have the 3,
0, 9.
9, 0. Go ahead. No, you won.
He's like, nut, you won. What?
He can't believe it. He's sitting down.
They gave her 10 bloody chances.
He's tired.
I mean,
can't
there was
believe
only,
it.
there was only 5
Bob
numbers
is
and they
done.
gave her 10 chances. I mean, it's
He can't believe it.
you have to win it.
He's like, I'm going to have 2 scotches at lunch today. Just to settle down.
We'll be back after these words.
He's like, I need a break. Oh, man. What about that Kmart bit? Have you seen that?
No, what's that?
It's Kmart. It's about shipping. It's a real brief commercial. They're talking about shipping pants. And I think it's on YouTube if you just go with Kmart shipping. And I think it should come right up. Somebody showed it to me the other day, and then I've already forwarded it to several people. I'm sure that other people have tweeted it out.
Right.
But I mean, I think it may be a little too risque for primetime television.
Well, we are not primetime television, my friend. We can show some things that have got a little bit of controversy.
I mean,
But I don't know
you
about
tell
the
me.
crazy things. I don't know. Let's see.
You tell me.
We'll see how the audience reacts to it. Let's show it. Here we go.
Ship my pants. Right here?
Ship my pants.
Ship my pants. You're kidding.
You can ship
Right
your
here?
pants right here.
Ship my pants.
You hear that?
You can ship
I
your
can ship my pants for free.
Right
Wow. I just may
You
ship
hear
my
that?
pants.
I can
Yeah,
ship my
ship
pants
your
for
pants.
free.
Billy, you
Wow.
can ship your
I
pants
just
too.
may ship
I
my
can't wait to
pants.
ship
Yeah,
my pants
ship your
back.
pants. Billy, you
I
can ship your
just
pants
shipped
too.
my
I can't
pants
wait to
and
ship my
it's
pants
very
back.
convenient.
Very
I just shipped my
convenient.
pants and it's
I just shipped my drawers.
Very
I just shipped my
I
nightie.
just shipped my drawers.
just shipped
I just shipped my nightie.
If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com. If you can't find what you're looking for and ship it to you for free. Find it at Kmart.com.
So what do you think? Good laugh or too much for
It's fine.
too much for the Bible Belt?
Nah.
Because what's it gonna it's gonna inspire a bunch of kids to run around yelling, "I just shipped my pants." I mean,
Well, and our audience isn't really the Bible Belt folk, are they?
no, I'm saying, do you think Kmart can get away with playing that ad on daytime television?
Because I'd like to show something like this, the best of Joey Diaz. But
Mischief Makers Productions.
yes, have you seen that?
I watched it. No, I haven't, but I did watch a little bit
It's
of
the best of Joey Coco.
the Church of What's Happening Now.
Yeah, it's a lot like that. It's all these from the Joe Rogan Experience, but it was a lot of the recordings dubbed out into one song.
Have you watched the Church or listened to the Church of What's Happening Now? Have you watched any
A
video
couple of
clips?
times, yeah.
What do you think about his host? Are you a fan of him?
No.
I think his name's Lee. What about
No.
you, Jackal? Have you watched that at all?
Well, I haven't really formed an opinion. I need to watch a few more shows.
What do I think about his host?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's just kind of like a nerd.
Right. He
Yeah.
probably just hired the dude that he knew that could get the job done, and he treats him like crap.
I don't think he treats him like crap. He probably loves the guy.
Well, like I said, I need a couple
Joey-
of more shows to watch to develop my own well thought out opinion.
I mean, Joey. I mean, he talks harsh, but I think he. Rogan says he's like a big baby or whatever. It's such a decent guy. But I mean, I'm sure that decent guy would also slam your head in a car door if you gave him cause to.
Right, I agree. So, should we watch this?
Yeah, let it rip.
All right.
We got down, Joe Diaz. We went deep. We just kept smoking. We went deep. We
What?
just kept
Talk
smoking.
about
the yay weed when I come up here, dog.
Touch
What are you talking about?
Break out the yay weed when I come up here, shit to me.
What are
If
you
you make
talking
me
about?
drive 40 minutes
Oh,
up,
it's
you gotta
a,
get me stoned, bro. If you make me Susquehanna
Rogan
weeds up,
podcast.
I'm stoned, bro. Yeah,
It's
you
a
brought that shit to the
segment
ice
of
house
the
too. That shit don't
podcast.
do nothing to you. Yeah, you brought
You're
that
so
shit to the
crazy.
ice
You
house.
need to go to a doctor.
What the fuck, dog? You gotta
need to
bring
go
in
to
some
a-
strong
you need to go to a
weed,
doctor.
dog. What the
What are you
fuck?
talking
That shit
about?
don't do
This
nothing
guy.
to you.
You need to
You
go
gotta
to a
bust out
doctor.
some good weed.
What are
That
you
shit
talking
don't do
about?
nothing. Enough is enough with this shit.
Joey, it's the
You walk
best-
around like Jack
it's the
Herrera
best
and you got
weed
some
you
shit.
can
You
buy.
walk around like Look at my fucking eyes. How the high you got?
Yeah, you look high as fuck.
I smoke on the way. Because I
Yeah,
know
you
you're
look
gonna
high
give me
as
that
fuck.
Susquehanna. I smoke on the way.
Joey.
Because I know you're gonna give me that Susquehanna fucking weed.
I would like to know what my IQ is when I have
It's
a
like
hard
fucking 3.
Yeah, I'd like to know
nothing
my
else.
IQ. It's amazing.
It's like fucking
You know,
3.
women realize that. You know when they realize that when they
amazing.
try to become
You know,
men.
women
like
realize that.
Chaz
You know when they realize
Bono?
that when they
And
try to
don't,
become
like I said
men.
today,
Like
Chaz
fucking just strap a
Bono?
pair of nuggets on. Like I said today, I always fucking know.
The guy has no filter.
Strap
He
a
talks
pair of
fucking
nuggets on and go out there and sling dicks.
You can't do that shit. You change government. Yeah, you're changing government. You know what I'm saying?
20 years ago, I went to a club to get Quaaludes, and I walked in. I'll never forget. It was called Ramrod. It was a gay bar in the city.
Still get a Quaalude in 1990?
And before we walked in, there was a fetish club on the
Those
side.
things
There
were
was a
out at
guy in
like
a tub that had a sign on it that
1980 or
said,
some
"Spit
shit
on
like
top."
that.
You got me.
That was his fetish
I've
for
never
people to
seen
spit
one.
on him. So here's the beauty.
I'm not that
standing
old.
there,
Man, how many
your
times have I
jaw's
heard
going,
this
you're
shit,
drinking,
man?
you know, you had to pee, and all of a sudden I see 20
watched
guys.
this before?
20 guys
For the
pissing
fucking
on. I've
bathroom.
seen
I asked
every
him,
one of
listen,
these fucking
why don't you
Joey
just ask the guy in the
Diaz
tub if we could pee on him. So I walked over to the guy. I go, "Can I ask you a question? Do you mind if we pee on you?" The guy go, "Right ahead." There was a point in the night I looked at him. He had a circle of guys. Just, you know, those guys that don't want to wait online. Like, fuck it, just pee on him. When I left, the guy had 3 inches of pee in the fucking tub.
You could hear Eazy-E playing in the
This guy
background.
wanted people to spit on him. We ended up pissing on him. And I pissed on him. I'm guilty of it. I
I'm
don't
not
give a fuck.
pissing on
He's a son of a
anybody. I
bitch.
don't care how
Northburn, New
nice.
Jersey.
Unless you
Cops got
get
together.
stung by a
Some real
jellyfish,
corrupt Jersey
I would pee on
They
you
called
then.
this bar the Metal Lands Inn, and it was a go-go bar. They called
And
it
if you were on fire.
And Wednesday nights it was erotic banana night.
Depending on who you are.
They give you a Wednesday nights it was erotic banana. You walk into the strip club, you peeled the banana, gave it to the chick. She shoved the pussy she gave back to you. You ate it. Christmas Eve, I was in there one year.
Fuck that. I'm not eating that banana.
And they had like a stand, and I'm sitting at the bar.
You are if you're Joey Coco Diaz, though.
But that's the fun part, though, man. You go to YouTube, check these videos out if you want, man. But they're like,
I would love to see him in a comedy club. He would be what a great night to go see.
Like, what if he got a hold? What if he got a hold of one of the guys in the audience trying to heckle him or something?
Oh,
he would tear them to shreds.
That is like going up against somebody with a butcher knife and they have a Tommy gun. If you're trying to heckle Joey Coco Diaz,
bringing a knife to a gunfight.
But more extreme, even more. You're bringing a knife to a Tommy gun fight. Joey Coco Diaz.
It's fun to watch.
I think we're on commercial again up in this bitch.
That's okay. We could talk about it.
No, we're back. We're still back.
We have to have those. You know, we have a free account right now, and I'd like to thank Ustream for allowing us to have that free account. Otherwise, you guys couldn't watch us live at all.
Oh, we also want to give a shout out to P. Diddy and Lisa for coming up and being on the podcast last week.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. We watched. We went back and watched it and laughed.
Those are some crazy times to where friends will randomly show up, come on your podcast, and then you get up the next morning and run 10 miles.
Just randomly running 10 miles, or was it something special?
No, it was the 10-miler. It was a scheduled race. They had free pizza.
Well, don't they call that the Triple Crown because it's like part of the Derby Festival?
Correct.
Derby festivities?
Correct. They got a 5K, a 10K, and a 10-miler. And then, then the mini after that.
And then the mini marathon.
I've knocked out the 5K, the 10K, and the 10-miler, and the first two compared to the third, it's just night and day.
Well, it wasn't too embarrassing to finish. How'd you finish, if you don't mind saying?
I think around 2,500.
Right. And your time?
An hour and 45.
For 10 miles?
For 10 miles.
That's not bad.
I didn't think it was bad.
You didn't die. I'd die.
I didn't even come to a walk. I was able to at least, continue the jog. It got really tough in the hills of Iroquois Park, though. That was brutal.
You have to go all the way up and then back down, right?
Oh, it was breaking people. You could see it. You could just see people going from a pretty fast pace down to a jog, down to just trying to walk up these hills.
No way.
Saw Papa John. He drove through in his Camaro. Pretty exciting.
Welcome. Papa John actually drove the Camaro through the race?
Yeah, through the he was following behind the leader.
So he was like the pace car?
By the time he was exactly had a police escort. He was the pace car. Yeah, you're exactly right. And then he provided pizza for everybody at the end.
Huh. Okay.
It was nice. Oh, today would have been
pretty cool.
Today would have been a great day to get out for a run.
Yeah, we got out in the yard a little bit and did some things. We had some cleanup work from last year's garden to do.
I think we're going to do a little bit more of that tomorrow.
Absolutely. It's going to be a pretty day.
Is it supposed to be a nice day tomorrow? I haven't
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 70 or something.
Well, unless, North Korea decides to launch a...
Did you see Red Dawn?
The remake, the new one?
The remake.
No, have you watched it?
Yeah.
What's your take?
Why did you bring that up? Talk about it.
Well,
because you mentioned the North Koreans.
Like they might send a missile over to Guam. Give us the preview for the new Red Dawn, if you would, there, Doc. That would be something that I would be interested in seeing. Just and you can kind of talk us through who's this guy. I mean, who's in it? You got Jennifer Lawrence or anybody? Or
the guy that played Thor, the actor, right?
I did not see Thor. Did you?
It's on DVD. No, it's not in theater or anything.
Did you all see Thor?
Terrible movie.
It is terrible. What? Because he's a demigod in that, or I guess he's a god. But I never saw.
Because of the production.
Oh, production value was poor.
Thor's a good comic, but half those comic books that made it to movies, the production sucked so bad because they're not interested in making a cool movie that follows the comic. They're interested in making money off of some bullshit, so they put a bunch of stupid ass shit in the movie. It has nothing to do with what happened in the comic.
Well, I mean, I haven't even seen the Avengers. I heard that. Maybe I should go out tomorrow.
It wasn't that good either.
It wasn't. See, I heard a lot of people talk a lot of good things about the Avengers.
They don't explain how Bruce Banner figured out how to control the Hulk, and the Hulk starts like talking in this movie.
All right.
They
here
don't
we go.
explain it at all.
It's rated PG-13. Well, that's racy.
It's strong content.
I don't think it's as good as the old one.
Give us a little more volume there, sir.
It wasn't as good as the old one. The new Total Recall isn't as good as the old one.
Unaware of the forces. Threaten our freedom.
The entire northwest corridor. Blackout may run along the entire northwest corridor.
What state did it in the movie?
Seattle, Washington.
Seattle.
Somewhere in Washington. See, in this movie, what I don't like is, like in the original movie, it's high school kids that escape and start fucking shit up. In this movie, one of the guys is already an ex-Marine, so he's already like untouchable badass from the get-go.
The Thor guy.
Which I didn't really like. Also, at the very beginning, fucking dude had his scope on the lead guy, the head commander of the whole fucking North Koreans, had his rifle scope on him, knew it was the main guy, and didn't take him out.
It's the North Koreans that are attacking in the movie?
Yeah. His collaborators as well, but it's the North Koreans. There's Russians in there too.
I just think it's highly unlikely that the North Koreans would ever make
I don't think anybody would make it to
the mainland
to drop parachutes.
I don't think so either. I think by then we've already scrambled every aircraft on every Air Force base, naval base.
Yeah, but if they EMP'd us, that's the premise of the whole movie. They EMP'd us. So we couldn't. None of our equipment worked.
Never went back online, just like on the Matrix.
Matrix.
Well, I know that we just hacked about a month ago. Anyway, somebody hacked North Korea, and that pissed them the hell off. And I'm pretty sure that you will probably have something to do with that.
Anonymous should happen.
So I mean, on this movie, what is it? A 7? Is it a 6? Or is it a 2? How bad is it?
This movie?
Yeah.
6.5.
I'll probably watch it. Maybe
it's worth a watch.
Maybe I'll get this tomorrow in the Avengers and just kind of chill. Oh man, I have to sneak in between some yard work and try to watch this. We also have more Game of Thrones. Winter is coming.
It's Game
They've been
of
saying that
Thrones.
since season 1.
I am so wrapped up in Game of Thrones. It is so good this season. I've even gone back and I've started watching the second season again. And I've found, several things that I missed that now make a lot more sense in the third season.
I never really watched that show.
You got to get into it.
It's dope.
You got to just start with the first season.
Well, I watched The Mentalist and Justified, and I really liked that show Hell on Wheels.
Yes.
And that's supposed to be coming back on, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Is it in this fall or is it this summer?
I'm not sure.
Mr. Bohannon.
Cullen Bohannon.
Cullen Bohannon.
The Swede got hung by the railroad tracks. I'm ruining it for
Swede
everybody.
deserved
Spoiler
it.
alert.
The spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Anyway, what
about
was
that
the
show
other
Hannibal?
I haven't
Breaking
even started
Bad.
it.
You haven't even started Hannibal?
No.
I've watched 3/4 of one episode, and
I'm gonna
it
have
is
to DVR that.
and it is terrific so far.
We watch
The character that plays Hannibal Lecter, the actor, is very believable. It doesn't really look like Anthony Hopkins, but it doesn't really have to because when he's younger,
Right.
but very proper mannerisms.
That's how Hannibal Lecter is. If you think about how Thomas Harris wrote about him, he's
super
you just have to go
intelligent.
and read it. I recommend starting with Red Dragon.
I would recommend not being rude to Hannibal Lecter.
Well,
that's the worst
who
thing
he
you can
preferred
do.
Or just kill his ass first.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. But he's going to consider it rude that you tried to kill
He
him.
ain't so tough.
You would be somebody that he would have. He would end up feeding your.
He would have his
loin.
hands full with the jackal.
Right.
I'll tell
That
you
is
right
true.
now.
And your
he
meat
wouldn't have his mouth full with him.
Your meat would be festering and rancid.
You'll be festering.
You won't be able. No, I mean that he won't be able to serve you to anybody because jackal meat is world renowned as being tough
and disgusting.
Disgusting.
Rancid.
Putrid.
Full of sinew.
Inedible.
When are we going to
poison? Even.
When are we due to come back on and get back together and have another cast?
Well, I don't know.
Are we going to shoot for Monday?
Well, why not?
We could try to shoot for Monday or Tuesday. We would like to set up, some standard days, so it'd be a lot easier for everybody to follow us. But it's just so tough to do.
Right.
But we would like to maybe start with maybe something like a Tuesday, Saturday, or a Monday, Friday, something like that.
We can work that out. We can try to get it on schedule for everybody, and we have to get some more subscribers on YouTube in order to set that schedule.
That is correct.
And, so go to YouTube, and we really appreciate those that tune in, and we're trying to make the show better and better for you. I know sometimes the video quality goes out. The audio may cut out. Hell, earlier tonight, we completely crashed. So, we're not perfect, but we're working on it. We're working on a good quality show for everybody, and to try to see if we can get our message out there, and then we're still fine-tuning that.
What is the message?
We're still fine-tuning that message. That's a great question.
Yeah.
But, we appreciate.
That's it? That's the end?
Yeah. We're wrapping it up.
We didn't talk about anything.
Yeah, what condition?
He's played a bunch of YouTube clips.
All right. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. We are live at the Blue Dolphin Studio. I am Billy Mitchell. I would like to thank our guest, the Jackal, for dropping in and saying hello tonight.
And I'm Dr. Bouvoir, and we really appreciate you tuning in to the Woodshed. So
yeah, you can
look for
check us out
soon.
Check us out at Twitter.
Twitter it's the Woodshed at the Woodshed _
at the Woodshed _
and on Ustream it's the-wood-shed. You can type it in the search bar, it'll come up. And if you go to YouTube, it's
the Woodshed Podcast.
The Woodshed Podcast on YouTube. Just
check us out. Subscribe to us.
Peace out, guys. Have a great night.
Have a great weekend. We're out of here.
I watched myself crawling out as I was crawling in. I got up so tight I couldn't unwind. I saw so much, I broke my mind. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Someone painted April Fool in big black letters on a dead-end sign. I had my foot on the gas as I left the road and blew out my mind.